Hey everybody, Chuck Gauss, master of Tapi Tapi. We'll talk to you tonight about the difference between offense and defensive pose. A little debate started the other day about it, so yeah, it's all the same. You know, you're hitting the guy, or you're going to hit the guy, or you're going to hit the guy. But how to set it up can be a little bit tricky as far as the difference in interpretation. So defensively, here's Andy with the shield of armor on. But you know, in a defensive pose, just to make him touch. You know, I pose and he goes to touch, then I hit. You know, in the videos in the past, you've seen those. Same thing with my training video, my instructional. I have that in there. Same thing on this side. You know, you go here and you pose. The difference between that's a defensive pose. Offense, I'm going to go right after him. So, you know, if we're playing the game, with these gloves on, it's a little tricky. So bear with me. This goes here. Now. See, right away, I'm posing, but I'm hitting them. If you heard it, it was there. Okay, so again, if I do this and I hit, boom, see, now I'll pose and he touches, I hit. See, now I have that. Now I can play the game. I'll put the gloves on so I don't pinch my fingers on the steel there. Same thing on the left hand, you know, I mean, you have to understand that if we're playing the game, and I go here and I have this, even if I do one, you know, the pose is a strike right away instead of just posing and hoping he touches. Now, defensive pose would be here, offense would be the strike. So, you know, if we're playing the game, Tapi Tapi, and I do this, and I poke here, that's it. See, now I pose and touch, boom, I have that, see? Does that make sense? So the difference is between offense and defense. Offense, I'm gonna hit you immediately. Defensively, I'm gonna hit you, but I'm forcing you to touch me first. Okay, so if I poke here and I pose, see, he goes to come after me. Yeah, now I go here and I do the trap and I can keep playing. But offensively, when I do that one, bang, I hit right away. Now I pose and I hit and I play. So I did that the same thing on the right side, you know, when I play the two here and I go here. This is defense, he touches, whack, I hit that. So I'm still hitting him. One setting up for him to touch you, one setting up for you to hit him immediately. So when I do the two, I can do this or this. Either way, I'm still hitting him first. So if you're going to practice these, go slow here or here. See how slow you can go. Okay, do it safely first. Get the technique down so you have control. Because you do this without headgear on, it's really dangerous. Take a puño to the eye, you may not see for a couple months. Okay, same thing with a regular stick strike to the head. Okay, I'm not a huge advocate of wearing gloves, just because they're cumbersome. They get in the way, and I'm just not used to training with them. I did it because there's steel on the front of this, and I don't want to hurt my hand too much or get it pinched. You definitely have to have headgear on if you're doing offensive pose, though, just for safety reasons. Okay, so the difference is a defensive pose is I'm posing and waiting for him to touch. An offensive pose is I'm coming after him to take him out right away. And through training and practice, you'll know when you're supposed to do which and how to set them up. Because they all have value. Either way, they both have more techniques for follow-up. There's big grappling in there, there's big throws, there's takedowns, there's disarms. Everything's inside here. So if you want more information, you of course could come and see me. Or you can come to the camps where me and several of the other masters will be. One coming up here in Texas in March, June camp here in Westland, 11th through the 14th. Going to be on the East Coast in Connecticut in April, I believe the 24th and 5th. Going to be in Illinois in October. So, you know, there's plenty of places and chances to come across and train and learn some of these techniques and learn how they fit into what you're already doing. All right? Thanks a lot for watching. Please share it out. And of course, practice, 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 practice. All right? Have a great night. We'll see you.